We are talking about software engineer in Sterling, Virginia. Lots of jobs in the Virginia, DC, Maryland, Boston area. Lots of IT jobs. They pay really good usually. So this is no exception. And this is at Rockwell Collins. I've heard very good things about this company. I've not heard anything super bad about this company. It's a very big, multi-billion-dollar company. Very solid. I think they build helicopters or something in addition to software and hardware and services and stuff. Okay, anyway, immediate hire for a software engineer in Sterling, Virginia. It says, my name is Jacob and I'm an IT recruiter at eTalent, and they do exclusive hiring and staffing for a company called 22nd Century Technology Inc. Right? These guys are all over the place. I'm sure you're going to get contacted. If you've gone through my course, then you're going to get contacted by these guys for sure. Title of the position is a Senior Software Engineer 1 at Rockwell Collins, good company, so I've heard, in Sterling, Virginia. I think that's their headquarters, if I'm not mistaken. It's either in Omaha, Nebraska, or Virginia. I don't remember. Anyway, description. Please note, candidate must be a U.S. citizen with the ability to obtain a secret clearance. Secret clearance is required for this position. Active secret clearance or recently deactivated, because they can turn, if you had a clearance before and it's off because you haven't had it in 2 years, then they can turn it back on. They need a 4-year degree in STEM, science, technology, engineering, and math field. It's a contract to hire. So this one looks like a tough position right here, because it's a lot of bells, there's a lot of red flags on this one. First of all, senior. The word senior means that they're looking for a dude that's no joke, who possibly even has some leadership qualities. 4-year degree, and they're saying specifically in these areas, they're really going to look for that. And then there's the security clearance. All of those are red flags. I mean, this is really going to be a hard one to get into. That being said, let's go into the responsibilities. They want you to capture and perform requirement analysis for the software that's being built. Further development and architecture of software product designs. Develop detailed software design specifications. Modify and create engineering design documentation. So you have to do documentation in addition to doing the writing the code or managing the code or whatever they're having you do as a senior software engineer. View and critique peer engineering designs, meaning other people write it and then you review their code. Present design to the customer and design a milestone event. So they're going to ask you, that means you're going to be a part of a project, and you're going to be like, okay, here's what we're going to do first. We're going to map out what the software does in phase 1, and that's going to last 2 months. And then in phase 2, we're going to start building out a testing platform for the software. And then in phase 3, we're going to, like that. And then you have to offer milestones. Like, okay, in phase 1, in March, we're going to have this done. In phase 3, in June, we're going to have this done. That's a milestone. Okay. It says provide accurate time estimates for software development efforts, just like we just said about the milestones. You're going to debug and integrate software components. You're going to design, develop, implement, test, debug real-time software. You're going to support and enhance existing software products as necessary. They want you to have, once again, here's the red flags. Red flags mean, I'm not saying that it's a bad job, I'm just saying that it's not going to be easy to get into. They're looking for a very specific person is what I'm saying. In this particular case, they're looking for a bachelor's degree in science or in STEM. That can be math, engineering, technology, systems, things like that. Very technical degree is what they're looking for. Not history, not philosophy. They want you to have a bachelor's degree in computer science or STEM. That could include math. That's the hard part. This is the hard part right here. 5 to 10 years of experience in a full-time life cycle software development. I don't think that they're going to be lenient on this one. I think it's going to be 5 to 10 years, because based on all the other stuff that they're very specifically wanting, I'm thinking it's going to be 5 to 10 years. They're not going to, maybe if you have a master's degree and you have 3 years, I don't know. It's not looking like they're very specific on what they want. They want you to have 5 years to 10 years experience in these following areas, by the way: requirements analysis and deriving requirements. Creating the requirements for an agency or department. Object-oriented design using UML or SIMML. Object-oriented development using C++. Unit testing. Source code control. So they want you to have 5 to 10 years experience in those things. in one of those, or all of those things. I don't even know if it's one or all of those things. Comfortable with waterfall methodologies driven by the customer milestones. Availability to travel is a 10% travel. Good writing and oral skills, and writing oral communication skills. Design qualifications, and then they list a bunch of other stuff, and I'm going to put the rest of it in the description below. Looks like a kind of a harder job to get into. It is what it is, guys. I'm just putting it out there. But if you're interested, if you happen to have qualifications for this, I'll put all the contact information in the description below so you can get in contact with these people. And that's it. We're out of here. Boom! Oh wait, I forgot to tell you. If you're interested in doing cybersecurity, if you're interested in this kind of stuff, interested in getting into IT and being successful in it, I've got a course that you should check out. I've got one about remote work in IT, and I've got another one that's talking about how to get into security compliance, specifically security compliance, not software engineering. It's not technical or any of that. It's basically how to market yourself and how to get these things. Like I do these things like twice a week. It's because my inbox is full of opportunities that I could be doing locally in other states, and some of them are even remote. So how do I get these things? Well, I describe it and I explain it in my course, so you can check that out right here. Okay, now let's get out of here. See ya.